The White House has gone balmy, mates. They've just slapped a whopping 245% tariff on Chinese goods, effectively telling China to sod off from our economy. This is the biggest economic dust-up since the Smoot-Hawley Tariff Act of 1930. And let me tell you, it's about to get proper messy. Let's break down this fiscal firestorm, shall we? It all kicked off on April 2nd when our glorious leader, President Trump, invoked a national emergency, slapping a 10% baseline tariff on all imports. But that was just the warm-up act. By April 9th, we'd seen these tariffs balloon to 145% on Chinese goods. And meow, barely a week later, we're staring down the barrel of 245%. It's like watching a bidding war at Sotheby's, but instead of posh paintings, we're bidding on economic suicide. China, not one to take a slap without slapping back, has jacked up their own tariffs on US goods to 125%. They're tightening customs checks on our agricultural imports and have suspended key purchase agreements faster than you can say trade war. It's a proper tit for tat that's got everyone's knickers in a twist. The fallout? Well, it ain't pretty, my friends. We're looking at a 3% hike in consumer prices, which translates to about $4,900 less in your pocket per household. That's right, you might need to take out a mortgage just to buy a pair of Chinese-made socks. And if you think that's bad, hold on to your tea and crumpets. We're set to lose 770,000 jobs by the end of 2025. It's as if the White House is playing economic Jenga, and they've just pulled out the bottom block. Our farmers are taking a right old beating, with agricultural exports to China plummeting faster than a lead balloon. The tech sector's not much better off, though some electronics like smartphones and computers have been given a cheeky exemption. Meanwhile, manufacturers are scrambling to diversify their supply chains faster than you can say made in Vietnam. But why's Trump doing this, you ask? Well, he reckons it's to address the whopping 295 billion quid trade deficit we had with China in 2024. Plus, he's banging on about unfair trade practices and intellectual property theft. As he put it, China has been taking advantage of us for years. It's time we level the playing field. Level the playing field? More like nuke it from orbit, if you ask me. Meow, this tariff tango isn't just a US China affair. Canada's slapped a 25% tariff on our goods, and the EU's not far behind. It's like the whole world's decided to join in on this economic mosh pit. And let's not forget the long-term consequences. We're talking potential economic decoupling between the US and China, fears of a global recession, and a reshuffling of economic alliances that'll make Brexit look like a playdate. If you're wondering how this affects you, dear viewer, well, let's just say your wallet's about to go on a crash diet. Those cheap trainers you love? Not so cheap anymore. That new iPhone might cost you an arm and a leg, and possibly a kidney. In fact, if you think these tariffs are as mad as a box of frogs, give us a like. And if you reckon they're brilliant, leave a comment explaining why. I'd love to hear from both the economics geniuses and the financial muppets in our audience. Remember, my friends, in this game of economic chicken, it's us average Joes who end up getting plucked. So buckle up, because this trade war roller coaster is far from over. The cat's out of the bag, and it's scratching up our economy. I'm Ron de Parmesan, and this has been another Newscat special report. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for more updates. Looks like we're all about to learn the true meaning of Made in America at premium prices.